From the cooperation side, we have bilateral cooperation programs with Seychelles, Mauritius and Comoros. And then we have the regional cooperation program with the Indian Ocean Commission. And this is actually the biggest one that we have. And then we have also cross-regional issues that we deal with. The countries are very different. So that's of course a challenge, that we need to be very flexible, and the countries vary. Seychelles, Mauritius and Comoros are very different countries. They are all small island states with particular vulnerabilities which are linked to that, but they are different. Mauritius is already an upper middle income country, Seychelles is a high income country, and Comoros is a least developed country with a fragile country. Obviously now the bilateral programs with Mauritius and Seychelles have decreased quite a bit because of the differentiation policy, and now Seychelles is a high income country, Mauritius is an upper middle income country, so that of course meant that the current NIP is much less than it used to be previously. And that is obviously a challenge, how to manage this change with these countries, and how not to lose influence, the EU influence in these countries because of the decrease in funds, and how to find other ways of partnering with these countries on the global field, on areas where we have mutual interest and shared values. Trade is very important. We have a DG Trade post in the delegation, EPA implementation. Both Seychelles and Mauritius have signed the interim EPA. And then we have a fisheries attaché, so fisheries partnership agreements are very important in our region as well. And in addition to that, of course, the whole political context and political dialogue and cooperation on global issues such as climate change, which is very important for SIDS such as Mauritius, Seychelles and Comoros. On climate change, we have supported both Seychelles and Mauritius from the Global Climate Change Alliance or Alliance Plus programs, and we continue to do so, to support the mitigation and the adaptation of these countries. The Switch Africa Green also has various projects in Mauritius. So Mauritius is one of the six countries in Africa which receives support from the Switch Africa Green, and that has been particularly interesting for me to be in many of these launches, and some of them have been dealing with eco businesses, green businesses, and how to promote sustainable production and consumption patterns.